Welcome to the Better Off Bonus Call of the Week. We're sponsored by Betterment, the largest independent online financial advisor. Now, you know this. I'm just going to say it because maybe you're listening to this for the first time. You've got 2 chances every week to get on the air. Tuesdays, this call, the Better Off Bonus Call of the Week. And then after the longer show on Thursdays, we've got our listener question of the week. All you have to do is send us an email. Ask Jill at betteroffpodcast.com. That is what Shirley did, and we are delighted to talk to her. Hi, Shirley. Welcome to the program. What can I do to help you out today?
Hi, Jill. Thanks so much for taking my call.
Sure.
I am kind of in a dilemma right now. I'm trying to make the decision about whether to do my 401k contributions on a pre-tax basis or using the Roth option that my employer offers.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Married, single, and how much do you earn?
I am a divorced woman. I am about 47 years old. Mm-hmm. I make about $70,000 a year. Mm-hmm. I kind of have a mix of retirement savings right now. So when I retire, I'm going to have a real diversity mm-hmm. of income streams. I'm going to have some defined benefit pension. I'm going to have, hopefully, Social Security. But I also already have some, I have a Roth 401k. I have a couple traditional IRA options. And I also have a 457 deferred compensation plan mm-hmm. account. So I'm just trying to weigh my options and figure out if it makes more sense for me at this point to really invest in the Roth 401k option or if traditional would still be better.
Okay, so let's just run down to some of the numbers, though. If in Roth assets, how much do you have about?
I have about $140,000 in Roth assets.
Okay, and how about the traditional IRA?
So, yeah, with the traditional, I'm going to kind of lump my deferred compensation plan in with that, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's correct.
Yep.
But I have about $300,000 in all of those other accounts combined, mm-hmm. not including the defined benefit pension.
Gotcha. Okay. And right now, how much money do you put aside, and how much money is going into this potential either Roth or traditional retirement account?
So for the 401k account with my current employer, I have been contributing the 8% mm-hmm. Of my salary, so about $500 a month, into the pre-tax plan.
Yep.
I recently got a raise, and I figured out that I could afford, with my monthly cash flow, I could probably afford to contribute about 10% if I contributed on a pre-tax basis. But if I contribute to the Roth 401k, I can really only afford to contribute the 8%.
Gotcha.
That I'm currently contributing, which is the maximum that my employer will match.
So just a frame of reference for the defined benefit plan. Do you have an estimate at about how much that would be, 20 years in the future when you retire, about how much income you would get from that?
I have a really, really rough estimate at this point. I'm still too young to get, an official estimate.
Yep.
I'm estimating it'll probably be around $2,000 a month. Mm-hmm, but that's kind of a rough estimate at this point.
So you're in a funny situation. No, not that funny. Interesting situation because you're in a tax bracket right now, the 22% tax bracket. So single filers for 2018, the 22% tax bracket goes up to $82,500. Okay? Mm-hmm. So in your case, it goes from $38,700 to about $82,500. If we were to presume that the tax structure stayed exactly as it is today, but we know it's not, right? Because it's sunsetting. So this is a funny plan, right? But even if we were to assume that you pretty much would be in the same tax bracket when you retired as you are right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's roll the clock back a little bit and say, okay, well, what happens when this sunsets? You actually will go into a higher tax bracket under the current plan. Because of that, I think you are better off doing a 401k on a Roth basis, because you'll lock in a tax liability that I think is probably going to be lower than where you'll be. At the worst case, it'll be the same. And best case, you'll pay a tax at this 22% rate today, And when, if for some reason your taxes go up in the future, you've kind of made a great trade. You've paid taxes at 22%. For all you know, it goes back up to 28%. So I think I'm going to choose the Roth option for you today because I just think first of all, you already have a lot of money. As you said, 300 grand or so saved. You're going to have income between the defined benefit and the Social Security, not to mention the fact that you'll have to take money out of that traditional structure when you're 70 and a half. I would like to have as much money as I could where I already know what my tax liability is going to be. I think you're in great shape. I would do the Roth. Don't freak out about I have to do a little bit less. That's the smart thing to do. So do the Roth option.
Okay, great.
All right.
That's exactly what I wanted to know. So
fantastic. Good luck, and let us know if you need any help with your allocation, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Take care. Okay, that's a wrap of our Better Off bonus question of the week. If you've got a question, it's simple. Send us an email at askjill@betteroffpodcast.com. We'll arrange to get you on. And don't forget, in just a couple of days, there's a brand new episode of the Better Off Podcast sponsored by Betterment. Talk to you then.